Hey Lorcana, will there be a mobile app coming for Lorcana at launch or in the future? Can't wait! Will you be running in-person events? Will there be a TCG app? Will there be an app or online game version as well? For all the people asking these questions, we finally have an answer. It's the Disney Lorcana TCG companion app. Hey guys, it's D Simon from Mushu Report where we cover all things Lorcana. We just got some very exciting news, which is Disney Lorcana will be having a TCG companion app. Remember the gift set with the Hades info with how we found out that the game's win condition is law? Well, it turns out that the back of the gift set has one final tidbit of information for all of us right underneath the Hades text, which has just been released to us today by Atom of Lorcana.com via the Citizens of Lorcana podcast. It turns out that there's a QR code with a blurb that states at the bottom, check out the Disney Lorcana TCG companion app, where you can learn the game and more. Below that also has the word rules in English, French, and German. There are 3 languages that Disney Lorcana confirmed last month that they'll be releasing the first chapter products in. In private DMs, Disney Lorcana has also confirmed the Lorcana companion app and said that more details about the app will only be revealed closer to launch, probably in spring. At the same time, if you're enjoying this bit of news, a subscribe to the channel right now would be appropriate. Right. Now, what can the companion app have? For a start, you can save the trouble of trying to Photoshop the QR code to see where it leads to, cause I've already done that. Here's the QR code, and it currently just leads to the Disney Lorcana website homepage. So there's not much more we can find out about the app for now. But like you saw from the tweets in the intro, at least it does answer the questions that many people have, which is, there is a digital element in the form of a companion app. Well, just by the name alone, we can figure out that this is most probably not a digital game client like Magic Arena or Pokemon Online where you can play the game online. Instead, it's most probably an app that is meant to support players who want to play the physical Lorcana TCG. Aside from that, if we do some digging, we know that back in end of 2022, Ravensburger has been searching for a digital producer for Lorcana who will own production for website and app. I've gone through the job listing in detail, but there's really not too much info inside. They can help us figure out what the app might contain. So that's not very useful, but I have it linked in the video description below if you want to check it out. Since we can't find out too much from there, I will look into the companion apps for the current big 3 TCG games to see if there's anything we can figure out from there. The Pokemon companion app is the Pokemon TCG card decks, which seems to be the most basic one of all. It's basically a card database app where you can see all the cards listed by product and search through all the Pokemon cards by the stuff like their name, type, and other card information. And so scan the cards that you own so you can use it as tracker to keep track of your collection. Not bad. Following that, there is the Magic the Gathering companion app, which has that same card database capabilities to show not just all the cards, but also show card rulings, though I don't believe it has a way to track your collection. Aside from that though, it does have some other pretty nifty capabilities, such as being able to use it to join official Magic events, then track the event to see your standings and information on your next round, and also use it as a life point tracker. The one final function it has that I find is pretty cool is a tournament system is included inside, where you can run small tournaments among friends for up to 8 players, creating pairings and providing standings for the results. Now, the first 2 game companion apps I have not had a chance to use personally, so I'm just gonna base it off the information I can see from the app pages, which might be missing some details, but coming from a Yu-Gi-Oh base, the one that I'm pretty familiar in using is Yu-Gi-Oh Neuron, the companion app for Yu-Gi-Oh. There are quite a few capabilities to it, if I should say so myself, as it has the same card database capabilities to show all available Yu-Gi-Oh cards and their rulings, though there is also no collection tracking function. You can also use it as a life point calculator, then use it to register in events and track all your current and past tournament results. That aside though, it does so much more. You can also create deck builds inside the app to share to friends or even make it public, while also searching for other public deck builds for inspiration. You can even simulate drawing an initial hand of 5 cards to see what you might draw. Best part is, you can literally take a photo of your physical deck, though it's limited to 20 cards at a time, and get those cards added to your deck build. And finally, when you're done building the deck, you can save it out as a decklist PDF to be printed out for your next event, which, if you have the decklist ready in hand, you can use the app to search for stores located in your area and also request to get directions to travel to that store, or check for other upcoming events in the store and register to participate in it using the app. And after that, you can also check the results from all your past events and see how you stack against the other players in your regions via the rankings. Some of these functions may differ according to region, but I would say that in general, it's a pretty useful tool to search through the card database and also track events you have participated in. And these are some of the capabilities that the other TCG companion apps have. And that, my friends, is everything we know about the Disney Lorcana TCG companion app for now. Once again, this news is courtesy of Artem of Lorcana.com and the Citizens of Lorcana podcast, where they are doing an interview with an experienced convention veteran in the same podcast. So if you are planning to head to Gen Con later this year, you will definitely want to check it out. And that's it from me today. Thank you everyone for watching. This is D Summon from Mushu Report, signing out.